Guys, what we are going to be doing today is we are going to be going through some of the biggest anime news that has come out since my last news stream. What? YouTube, why you say... Okay, everyone's still saying hi, YouTube. Now, it's been a while since I've done a news stream, so some of this news might be a little bit old in comparison to some of my other news streams. Normally, I want to do these news streams once a month, but January was a little bit of a dry month. So I decided to hold off on that and just do all of February and January in one big news stream. So, starting off with the biggest news that has been announced, and I am sure everyone is talking about, and everyone is looking forward to. And chat, what do you think of this, chat? Well, chat, well, everyone's saying this. I mean, I'm sure you would all know that the author of Rent-a-Girlfriend has made a new manga that is getting an anime adaptation. That is the biggest news this year. I don't know what you're talking about, chat. That is the biggest news that's come out in the past month. I don't know. Yes. The Shujin family children is getting an anime adaptation. Now, guys, let me just... Okay. Keep in mind that, remember, this is from the author of Rent-a-Girlfriend, right? Let me read to you this synopsis of what this peak story is going to be, all right? The love between brother and sister, the love between man and woman, that which is most forbidden and most unyielding, the 2 sons and 5 daughters of the Shuji? Oh yeah, sorry. Shunji. I totally read that wrong. The 2 sons and 5 daughters of the Shunji family shine like brilliant gems, each with intelligence and beauty in equal measure. And with the pedigree of their wealthy father behind them, how could they not be the talk of the town? Eldest son, Arata, has spent his life being tossed around by the whims of his colorful sisters. Yet a little teasing won't stop him from valuing his family over anything and anyone else. But when his younger sister turns 15, their father reveals a long-hidden secret of the Shuiji siblings and knocks Arata's world off its axis. I mean, what can you say, guys? What can you say? I am so impressed by this author who seems to have just this pure dedication, this pure grind set of just making what looks like the trashiest anime that the world has ever seen. And I gotta applaud that, man. I gotta applaud that. This is pure dedication, man. And yeah, I mean, I'd heard about this one. Has anyone actually read this manga? Has anyone actually read this manga? Because I've heard that it is not as trashy as it seems like, or not exactly as bad as it seems like on its synopsis. Can anyone attest to that, or was that just pure cap? Yeah, Peak. Oh my god, there are two types of people in my chat right now. Weebs are desensitized? Yeah, weebs are pretty desensitized. So, like, here's the thing. I'm not up to date with Rent-a-Girlfriend. I'm not completely up to date. I'm about 50 chapters behind, but it's okay. I'm going to catch up eventually. But I think I have an issue because I know that I am going to be following Rent-a-Girlfriend till the bitter end. It's till the bitter end. That has a stranglehold on me, and I try to get anyone that I know to read Rent-a-Girlfriend as much as possible, because I need as many people to share the pain that I have gone through while reading Rent-a-Girlfriend. It is a complete roller coaster, but it is a roller coaster that I just can't seem to get off. And now that we've gone past season 3 in the anime, I don't know if season 4 has been announced, but I kind of do hope that season 4 is going to be announced, because I would like to see the reactions of anime watchers compared to what us manga readers have gone through. So that's Rent-a-Girlfriend. I'm surprised he has time to make 2 manga at the same time. So I haven't read this one, but considering this one's already got an anime adaptation in the works, I'm like, my guy's trying to get every genre of the trashy romance genre. Like, he's trying to hit every single corner all at once. Is he going to come out with a third one? Is a third one coming next? Are we going to have? Is it going to be a teacher-student relationship in the third one? What's next, guys? What's next? Where else can we go with this? But you know, I'm going to be watching this. I'm definitely going to be watching this. What can I say, guys? Okay, I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to be watching it. Okay, I'm going to see. Maybe it's not as good as Rent-a-Girlfriend. I use good in quotation marks, but I am definitely going to be watching that. But moving on, that's not the only piece of news, because this just got announced yesterday. But Frieren is getting a prequel, and it's not a prequel anime, it is a prequel novel, but that still is very, very exciting for me, because if it gets a novel, maybe that means we can get some Frieren OVAs or miniseries. Hey, anyone? Now, so what I know is that it's going to be a collection of 5 stories that are not included in the original manga's story. And it's going to be revolving around... it's going to feature Frieren, Fern, Stark... Oh, sorry, I got... Yes, okay. Kane and Aura. Now, it's... I'm a bit confused as to what exactly this is going to be. Is it going to be what all of these characters were doing before the main series, or is it going to be is it going to be basically with the original party? And I very, very much hope it is going to be some stories with the original party, because I need to see more Himmel, man. Himmel is such a good character, and I think it's, obviously he plays a part in the main story of being the springboard that helps Frieren on her journey and starts the entire events of what that manga is about. But I would like to see what the main story was like when he was the hero, when he was the goddamn protagonist, because Himmel is just him. He is very much... Like, right now, the party in Frieren, they have no one that is, like, as charismatic or as charming as Himmel is. Everyone's very socially awkward. But during every flashback, you get this feeling of nostalgia towards this original party, even though you basically have spent no time with them. All of their story is told in flashbacks. So I would love to have seen some stories about going more in depth on how their relationship formed, and just seeing more attempts from Himmel trying to flirt with Frieren, because Pour one out for my bro. He tried to flirt with basically an immortal elf girl, and she probably won't realize until it's like 1,000 years later. It's like Frieren's gonna be sitting in Frieren's gonna be on her bed, and she's gonna wake up one night, and she's gonna be like, "Wait, was he flirting with me? Was he flirting with me the entire time?" F. Did the stream die, or did the stream die, or are we talking about Himmel? Are we talking about Himmel now? No F, it's fine. Okay. I'm just want to. Okay, let me make sure. YouTube, you still good? YouTube, you still good? We alive? All right. I don't know why the YouTube chatters have suddenly disappeared from the. Were there so many YouTube chatters that I just crashed the chat box? Is that it? All right. Well, YouTube chat has gone from the chat box. I do not know why. But I still have your chat open, YouTube, so I can see you personally. All right. YouTube doing all right? All right. All good. So, yeah. I mean, that is, Frieren is already doing so many things right. And I am excited to see what other stories could be told even before this current journey that we're on. I'm really interested, because I think beyond, doing something new and going on a journey when the main journey is already ended, it's just a really good fantasy show. And I think watching Frieren has made me realize, hey, maybe we aren't all bored of fantasy. Maybe we're not actually bored of fantasy. Maybe we love Tolkien-esque fantasy, but they just need to be more well executed, like Frieren is, and not whatever the millionth isekai is right now. So yeah, very looking forward to this. Welcome back to YouTube chat. All right, moving on. Of course, the actual big news. The actual big news to come about in the past week, I think, is One Punch Man Season 3 has been announced. It has finally been announced. And, guys, absolutely no one guessed the studio. Everyone had all their theories about, it's gonna be Studio Mappa. It's definitely going to be Studio Mappa. It's gonna be Mappa. And some people were like, no, it might be Yusuke Murata's studio that he just founded that wasn't them, and maybe it might be Studio Madhouse. For some reason, nobody really thought that it was going to be JC Staff returning, because it is that. It is JC Staff returning to the helm to adapt One Punch Man Season 3. And as soon as I saw that announced, I could see the collective sigh of the entire anime community, man. Everyone went, oh, God. The director hasn't been announced yet. So all that's been announced is the series composer and character designer are, I think, coming back. This has a trailer, so I don't know if this is going to be a PNG trailer, but before I continue, let's have a look at the teaser trailer. All right. All right, YouTube. My YouTube bros, if I cut out, I'll be back. Don't worry. This has happened before. And this will be a test to see if I can get away with watching trailers, which will be good. But if I cut out, if the stream dies, hi, I'm live on Twitch. But even if the stream does die, it'll come back automatically in a bit.
リミッターが外れていた。
I'm gonna have YouTube chat open while I'm watching this just in case. There we go.
どんなに努力を重ねても生物の成長には制限が設けられている。強力すぎる力は持ち主に負担がかかり不具合を生じさせる。あるいは品性を失った怪人のように暴走を起こすこともある。だから個々の生物は生存目的や理性を失わない範囲内でしか成長でき。
Man, are they just full on? Is this a trailer? Is this a trailer, or did they just put an entire fight scene into it, man? Like this doesn't even look like a trailer. It just looks like a fight scene.
できないように神に設計されている。それがリミッターだ。
Who in chat said pre-animated, bro? bro, pre-render trailer, man. Pre-render trailer. It's can't trust it. Can't trust it.
だが彼は違った。平凡な出生、平凡な生活、何の素質も持たないただの一般人。
Yo, where's the game? Where's the gameplay? Show me the gameplay.
こじ開け、リミッターを破壊した。
All right.
最強対最強。アニメワンパンマン第3期。
All right. One Punch Man 3. All right, YouTube, you still with me? YouTube, you still with me? All right, seems like you're still with me. So, that looked okay. that looked fine. It looked fine. It looked fine. I think it's unfortunate that a lot of my hype for One Punch Man, the anime at least, did die out from One Punch Man Season 2. Which is not to say what the quality of the manga is, because the manga is absolutely goddamn insane. And it feels like with One Punch Man Season 1, I feel like the animation was as good for its entire industry as the One Punch Man manga's art is as good for the entire industry of manga, because Yusuke Murata is just fucking goated. He's so good. And the thing is, as the manga has continued, I swear the art has only gotten better and better and better. There are some panels that just go. I thought some of One Punch Man's art was like the peak of manga arc, and then he's like, no. Let me just one-up him. Let me just one-up myself. Let me just keep drawing these panels that go a godly level, like that just go to a godly level. And I cannot see many studios, many individual animators, just in general, being able to touch the level of art and the level of hype that he has managed to put into the One Punch Man manga as it is right now. And let's give the benefit of the doubt to JC staff as well. Let's give the benefit of the doubt to JC staff, because they can do good looking shows. The formula for JC staff is essentially, is the anime called Railgun? And if the anime is called Railgun, you're probably gonna get good animation. That's it. That's the secret, guys. That's the secret. Is the anime called Railgun? Well, you're probably gonna have a good you're probably gonna get some good adaptations. Anything outside of that, it's a complete coin flip. I am not super hyped about One Punch Man Season 3. I am a huge fan of the manga. The thing about One Punch Man is that the first season was it almost felt like a celebration of animation. It kind of almost felt like what Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, the Shibuya arc, has, tried to emulate and try to do in its own way, where every single episode was just a celebration of pure action, just pure action animation and choreography. And One Punch Man Season 1 had so many talented people, and you could feel the passion in every way, shape, and form for all of its action scenes, and it kind of broke the internet for the time it got released. And that's pretty much it. Like, unless we have something on that level, I never see One Punch Man going to the same heights as Season 1. Because I think another series that has the passion and has the same, to me now, the same level of passion put into his animation is Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho was very much One Punch Man's younger brother when it first came out, but as Mob Psycho has evolved, I really do feel like the character writing in Mob Psycho just put it into a different stratosphere, where you have these amazing animations, and some of the action scenes in Mob Psycho Season 2 was some of the coolest things I think has been put onto pen and paper, or whatever the drawings are. And I think but I think what made it stand out even more was that he had really, really good character writing as well. And I don't think One Punch Man's writing is as interesting as Mob Psycho's. It still has a lot of interesting things going on. I honestly think that that Mob Psycho is the superior story. So all I want from One Punch Man Season 3 is just godlike animation and godlike action. And I don't know if JC staff can deliver, or at least I don't know if JC staff can deliver that for multiple episodes. I know they can probably do one or two fight scenes, but an entire season of fight scenes? Ooh, that's gonna be hard, man. That's gonna be very, very hard. So I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I am going into this very, very cautiously. Action in it. I mean, yeah, it is what One Punch Man. The thing that stands out about One Punch Man is the action. even though Garo has a really, really cool arc, and there are some many funny scenes. Let's not lie. Let's not lie, guys. The action in the manga, especially some of the fight scenes, especially without spoiling, I can't remember the last time I had such a reaction to a manga panel as when, no spoilers, chat, no spoilers, all I'm going to say is when there was that full page spread that, for some reason, just had color. And I was like, and that's all I'm going to say, no context, I'm not going to say what it details, but I was like, holy shit. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? That goes so hard. So yeah, I'm gonna come into this one cautiously. But moving on to this one, which came out of left field, but McDonald's is turning WcDonald's into reality, guys. It is not a meme any longer. It is real. The McDonald's is real, guys. McDonald's is teaming up with Studio Pierrot, who animated such shows like Naruto and Bleach and Black Clover, to make some, what I understand is some WcDonald's short films. So I don't know where this came from. Let's have a look at what the trailer is going to be. I think this is just a short trailer. So that was just a very, very short trailer. But it is not just an anime that they're making, but starting on February 22nd, McDonald's is bringing WcDonald's into more than 30 markets around the world. They are bringing McDonald's to reality, to you guys around the world. And to celebrate, they are going to be releasing 4 shorts that detail 4 of anime's biggest genres: action, romance, mecha, and fantasy. So I'm going to say this is a big brain move. Holy shit, man. Actual genius marketing. I fucking love corporations. Yeah, I know, right? Capitalism, yeah. But actually, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Big brain move. You're bringing McDonald's into real life? All right. I'll allow it. Is this an ad read? This is not an ad read, but this is an entire ad right here. Yes, I am covering an ad and I'm not even being paid for it. Apparently it's going to be going to, like I said, 30 markets around the world. I don't know if I'm if they don't include Japan, what the fuck are you doing, McDonald's? Come on, I mean McDonald's. But apparently it's going to have a special McDonald's sauce as well, which that also goddamn terrifies me, because weebs have a bad enough reputation as it is. But if McDonald's comes out and people are rioting like the fucking Rick and Morty fans for their Szechuan sauce, I'm gonna be like, those weebs, I ain't part of those weebs. No, don't worry, that ain't me. That ain't me, guys. That ain't us. They don't represent us. But sauce was decent. Has anyone had this yet? Because I think this is already out, right? 30 markets means 30 different countries. So it doesn't say which countries it's going to be, but I assume it's going to be Japan, America, probably a lot of Asian countries. But yeah, if it is coming to a country, I was going to say a country near you, but I should have said if this is coming to your country, well, take this chance, guys, because this is limited time and you can live your weeb dreams and go to McDonald's. Yeah, that's the news. Is there a list of countries? Let me check. McDonald's. So apparently they made a whole site for this. Oh, it's a McDonald's isekai. What is? This is the official McDonald's website. This looks like an edited page. What the fuck? Try the new savory McDonald's chili sauce, exclusive anime manga. Doesn't say what countries it is in. But it is a McDonald's isekai, so you don't even need to hit up your local truck driver to immerse yourself in your McDonald's isekai experience, guys. What can I say? All right. So, moving on. And I know even more of you are going to sigh at this piece of news, but Naruto live action movie has not only been announced, but it has been more or less confirmed after years of waiting. Yes, guys, there is another live action movie. Yes, yes. To add to the sea of live action adaptations that we have gotten so far. But for once, this is not, I believe this is not going to be a Netflix TV series like One Piece and Avatar. This is going to be a movie. And it is going to be directed by the director of Shang-Chi, which was one of my, I would say one of my favorite movies, Marvel movies post Endgame, which doesn't really say a lot because there's not really much good things to talk about when it comes to post Endgame. And even though it's one of my favorites, I wouldn't even say I enjoy it a hell of a lot either. But let's just say it's in the top. It's in the top half of shit they've done after Endgame. But yeah, it's they've got a director for it. It's going to be a movie, and here's the moment where I lament the fact that the One Piece live action exists, guys. I just purely because of the One Piece live action, it used to be the case where whenever a live action adaptation got announced, you could be like, this is going to be shit. This is going to be a car crash. But you know what? At least I'm going to be happy that I can just enjoy this car crash of an adaptation, and we're going to meme the shit out of it, and that's all good. And then One Piece came along. And then One Piece went and said, you know what? Maybe live action adaptations can be all right. Maybe, wait, hold on a second. You take the one IP that should never, ever have worked in live action, and you make a pretty decent adaptation. And what that has done is it's made me look at an announcement like this, and instead of going, oh, this is definitely going to be shit, I'm thinking, this is probably going to be bad, but it could work. Maybe they made One Piece work. They made One Piece work out of every IP. They somehow made One Piece work. So you know, maybe this one has a chance. Maybe this one has a chance, guys. You know, who knows? So yeah, that is the epidemic that we're going through right now. Because another thing is that unfortunately, instead of having just purely bad adaptations, we now have things like Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is, I like, you guys, everyone has a different opinion on it, but from what I've seen and from what I've read from people who've watched the entire thing, it's not bad. It's just okay. It's just flawed, you know? And it's, I think, doing something even worse than being wholly terrible, which is just being forgettable, you know? And if we just get a bunch of forgettable live action adaptations, that's going to make me even sadder than if we get Dragon Ball Evolution, which at least we can have a laugh at the original, like the original Airbender live action by M. Night Shyamalan, and, you know, and other live action adaptations and Dragon Ball Evolution. At least they were so bad that we could have a laugh at them. But if we're just getting a bunch of live action adaptations that are just going to be forgettable, that to me is even worse. I do want to know how anime they are going to go with this. One thing that gives me hope is some of my favorite Naruto action scenes are to do with the hand-to-hand combat, right? It's Naruto the anime has some of the best action choreography for some of the fights I've seen in like all of shonen. I'm such a huge fan of some of the fights which mix traditional hand-to-hand martial arts choreography with just pure fuck-off jutsu. And it gives me hope that the director of Shang-Chi is doing this, because the hand-to-hand combat in that movie was probably my favorite part. I enjoyed it less when it became big CGI fights. But if you could take some of the cool choreography that was showcased in that, bring it to Naruto, don't make him say believe it. make him say believe it once or something, and just leave it at that, you know, or just remove it entirely. Then I'll be happy. Then I will be more happy. Watch them announce Chris Pratt as Naruto. Yo, that would be fucking hilarious, man. Chris Pratt as Naruto, believe. What if it was directed by Christopher Nolan? That would be an entire... If Christopher Nolan directed a Naruto film, it would take place in Sasuke's like genjutsu, and it would be like a genjutsu within a genjutsu where you don't know if you are like experiencing reality or if you're still stuck in a genjutsu. Actually, that sounds like... Actually, that sounds like a fire film. Actually, that film sounds fire. Yeah, get Christopher Nolan to direct a Naruto film. Actually, it would probably be really, really interesting. I might watch it for the meme. No CGI as well. Yeah, I mean, the thing I liked about the One Piece live action is the CGI was goofy, but they still built so much physical sets and they use a lot of practical effects, which looked goofy, but in a way it looked less goofy than just having everything be CGI. And for some reason, when everything was like that, my brain was like, okay, you should accept this world. You are okay with a story taking place in this world. Either way, Naruto live action's coming, guys. There's going to be more live action adaptations coming, whether we like it or not, and we're not going to be able to change that. So that's just an unfortunate truth of our world right now. But moving on, we have Chainsaw Man's author Tatsuki Fujimoto's one-shot Look Back is getting an anime film. Talking about anime films, I am fucking hype over. Oh my god. I am so excited for this. This is the one anime announcement I am unbridledly hype over. Before I say anything else, let's have a look at the trailer. It's just a short 30-second trailer, so I'm guessing this is going to be a PNG trailer. Oh, is it just going to be one long shot? Yes. That's all I need, baby. That's all I need. I'm hyped. I'm already hyped. That's all. That is it. That's all I need. Fucking am I right, guys? Woo, woo. I've never been more hyped listening to ASMR in my life, man. I am already satisfied. I am already goddamn satisfied. So, has anything else been announced about this? So, the director of Flip Flappers is going to be directing the anime. Okay. You can stop now. I'm already hype. Is there anything else about this? No. Okay. Is there a studio announcement? Any studio announcement? Is it Studio Mappa? Manga Plus, yada yada yada. Oh, Studio Wait. What? Wait. There's a new studio called Studio Durian? My fellow Southeast Asia bros, it is here. We are finally getting some representation for our culture, guys. This is it. This is how we penetrate anime culture. Studio Durian solo carrying everything. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. All right. Instant 10 out of 10. Definitely 10 out of 10. So, obviously, Tatsuki Fujimoto is one of the hottest names in manga right now with Chainsaw Man. But even aside from that, I think his one shots are like a goddamn masterpiece. Especially, is it Goodbye or Goodnight Eri? I can't remember if it's Goodbye or Goodnight Eri. But his other one shot, I think, is, to me, I haven't read further in Chainsaw Man, so Chainsaw Man might go higher. But right now, to me, that is just like magnum opus for something that has really, really deeply affected me. Sayonara Eri? Okay, that's it. That's it. I was like, is it Sayonara Eri or is it Oyasumi Eri? One of those ones. But look back, I still think is fucking insane as well. This one also deeply affected me. And one thing that I think would make his adaptations work so well, and one reason I'm so excited for this, is that his manga is already so cinematic as it is. You don't need to do much to adapt a Fujimoto manga well, especially his one-shots, because his one-shots already feel like short films. They already have this vibe of indie short films, based on like how they are paneled and how he is able to depict like subtle character emotions and character movements. And I think Look Back is a good first film because number one, I think this is going to do well. I think this very, very much works well as its own movie. And number two, that means that Goodbye Eri also has a chance of getting a movie or anime series adaptation, and I would be equally as hyped for that. I'm definitely going to cry. I already know. I cried during the manga while reading this short story. I'm definitely, and that was without animation, voice acting, music. I am going, this is going to hit, and I am very, very prepared. We just need one punch. We just need Fire Punch. Do we need Fire Punch? How is a Fire Punch anime going to be adapted, man? I would love to see Fire Punch adapted, because the discussion around Fire Punch would be so fire. No pun intended. But yeah, anything Tatsuki Fujimoto touches just seems to go down really, really goddamn well. All right, moving on. What else is next? We have... This one kind of came out of nowhere. Does anyone remember Expelled from Paradise? Anyone remember this one at all? Does anyone remember this one? This was a film that came out fucking years ago when Genrobuchi. Does the name Genrobuchi mean anything to anyone? Because there was a time when Genrobuchi was one of the hottest names in the anime industry in terms of screenplay and writing. And he made this film, Expelled from Paradise, or he wrote this film. And it's a fully 3D film, and it was aight. And everyone forgot about it, and it was alright. And then it is somehow getting a sequel, like 10 years later. I don't know. I don't know why this is getting a sequel. It's been 10 years. The original film came out in 2014, of all things. And it was good. It had some fun action scenes, but I'll be honest, I do not remember much or anything about this film. Let's see if the trailer can... Let's see if the trailer can make me remember anything. Oh yeah, this Toei animation. Oh my god. Yo, this is the official upload, man. What? the poor YouTube compression, man. I can't see shit. The poor YouTube compression. Oh my god. YouTube's like, stop. There's too many particles. My bitrate can't handle it, man. Hold on. All right. Is she not cold? Good question. I mean, come on, chat. Is this not your first time watching anime? Is this your first time? You think Japanese anime girls are? Do you think they feel the cold? You don't know that they are impervious to cold, bro. A bit too loud. Okay, apologies. Let me turn that down. All right. Oh, is she in short skirts as well? Oh, it's this one's called Liberated from Paradise. All right, all right. Well, that is a thing that is coming out. I think the thing that surprised me the most is Genrobuchi is coming back. Genrobuchi is coming back, and I can't remember the last time Genrobuchi worked on an anime project. Damn. Remember whenever he wrote a series and it was always an Insta watch, and then he just disappeared off the face of the earth and started and wrote the and wrote the fucking puppet show. So I'll probably see this one when it's got a DVD/Blu-ray release/streaming release. But yeah, I'm just surprised that this has come out again. I don't know. This one just came out of nowhere. Didn't he do Bubble? Oh, he did do Bubble, didn't he? And that was not amazing. that was okay. That was an okay film for the staff members that were on it. That was definitely an okay film. It's almost 30 minutes. Yep, almost 30 minutes till the awards start, guys. Don't worry. We are still chilling out. Next up, and there was a new trailer for Spice and Wolf. Fuck yes! This is coming out next season. I am very, very hype for this. Let's give this new trailer a look. Oh, it's like she never left. It's like she never left. Oh. She's still okay. I'm glad. I am so glad Holo is coming back, right, guys? Because all these new-aged anime girls, they don't know who the goats are, man. She is back to reclaim her throne as just peak waifu material, man. She is back. She's going to reclaim her throne, guys.
嘘をつくとき、大事なのは嘘の内容ではなく、なぜ嘘をつくかというその状況じゃ。主は頭の回転は良いが、経験が足りんな。
Is this by Passion? Yes, this is by Passion. The new Spice and Wolf is by Studio Passion, who, if you didn't know, made shows like Interspecies Reviewers and a lot of other cultured things. So you know that it's going to be well animated, guys. It's going to be well animated.
一人でいいように丸め込まれないか心配での。主もなかなかの目利きじゃな。主も本当に可愛い男の子じゃな。主はどうにもお人よしじゃな。主はええ男じゃと思いっす。主は初めからな。
Let's just listen to the music for a bit, guys. Let's just listen to the music, right? No reason why. Just have a listen to the music.
迷うことなどありんせん。これでおあいこじゃな。I am so excited. I am very, very excited. So
it looks like this new Spice and Wolf is going to be not a sequel to Spice and Wolf Season 2. It's just going to be a complete remake. And, who's that doing the music? Who's that doing? Is it? I think I recognize that name. Is it Mr. Kevin Penkin doing the music for this one? Made in Abyss. Come on, my guy. Come on, he's done more than just Made in Abyss, man. He's done more than just Made in Abyss. But yeah, Kevin has every time I get to catch up with Kevin, he's talked to me about being very, very excited to do the Spice and Wolf OST. I know he's poured his heart into this OST, personally, from him telling me. So I know at least the OST is gonna go hard. But even so, I'm very, very excited to see Holo back, like I said, to reclaim her throne as just peak waifu material. These Gen Zers, man, these Gen Alphas, they don't know. They don't know, man. They, you think girls like Rem have a chance, guys? You think girls like 02 have a chance? No. Give the respect to the goats, man. Give the respect to the goats. All right. Moving on. We have... This one caught my eye. Plus-sized elf is coming in 2024. And the only reason I know this is because this was one of Sydney's first ever video on a manga. And the manga and her video title is The Thickest Manga You'll Ever See in Your Life, or something along those lines. And yes, you have my attention, Sydney. you have my attention. So I'm happy that this is actually getting an anime after all this time. The synopsis of this goes: Naoi-kun, a massage therapist, is about to head home from the day when he's saddled with a rather strange patient. This lovely lady has emerald eyes, pointy ears, and grew up in the forest. Everything about her screams elf, except for one thing: her bootylicious body. It turns out she left her world but loves junk food in... One more, yo, she found out McDonald's and there was no going back, man. She found out she got reverse isekai to America and there was no going back. It turns out she left her world but loves junk food in this one, and now her obsession has caught up with her. Can Naoi-kun help this lovable elf girl lose weight and keep it off? That's it. That's all you need, boys. That's all you need. You just this manga doesn't do too much, but from what Sydney has showed me, this manga does one thing, and that is thick elf girls. And that's it. That's all. That's all you need. Do I need to say any more? Because that's what this manga is, and I am. Who the fuck said Marcel and Nikocado avocado collab? Why would you say that? No, don't put that image in my head, man. No, I don't need that image in my head. Oh man, no, fuck. I'm not gonna be able to unsee it when this anime adaptation comes out. So, yeah, look forward to this coming in 2024. Is there a studio that comes with this? Has there been a studio announcement? No, there has not been a studio announcement. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thick elf girls. Nikocado avocado waifu. What can I say? The Japanese are too creative. Yes, the Japanese are definitely very, very creative. All right. Moving on to more anime announcements. This one's a little bit older now, but I'm still hyped because I didn't see many people talking about it. Dorohedoro is getting a season 2. This was one of my favorite anime that came out in 2020. And granted, there weren't a lot of anime in 2020, but I've really liked this show. My only big problem with it was that we did not get enough with just one season. It felt like we got one season and that wasn't enough. And this is exactly what I think the franchise needed. This is exactly what I needed to, I think, enjoy the story way more, because one of the things that I think makes this story stand out so much is that it has some of the most insane world building I've seen. It's a world that is completely alien to any other world you normally see. You know, we're very much used to how the rules work in like fantasy worlds or magic worlds. This one has such a unique world that just seems like a fantasy based on an isekai Mad Max or something along those lines. You know, it's not even isekai, but it's something that's insane, and yet the world has its own logic that it seems to be very consistent with. And I fucking love that. I love it whenever a world presents you this world and it doesn't seem like anything that takes place in the real world, but it still follows its own rules and logic, and the way the world and the systems have been built up makes sense for the rules that are set in place. There's like magic in there, but there's this guy who can just spawn mushrooms. There's this magical thing called dust. This guy has a head that's living in his head, and he's trying to find out who the guy is, and how he does it is he bites people's faces off, and the people can see the face or the head that's living in his head. It's I don't know how to describe this. I don't know how to describe the show, man. It is just metal as fuck. And it has a big muscly girl, big fucking muscly girl. Waifu. What more can you ask for? It is drugs. Yeah, this is definitely a lot of drugs. There's definitely a lot of drugs in this world building, man. Hey man, there is a fucking guy that can turn the entire landscape into mushrooms. People be getting high in this world. But yeah, this is a crazy series, and I am very excited for season 2. For season 2 for this one. Konosuba's back, innit? Konosuba is back and is coming back next season. We are almost there, my boys and girls. A new trailer just dropped, so let's have a look at this new trailer. Thank you very much. Oh, Daddy Katakawa, come on, you normally have subtitles on. Katakawa, you normally have subtitles on, right? Oh, the gang's all here. The gang's back, man. Oh, change the scene? My bad, guys. There you go. あまたの魔王軍幹部を倒した偉大なる冒険者佐藤一馬殿。貴殿の華々しいご活躍をぜひ直接お伺いしたく、つきましてはお食事などを第一王女アイリス。ようこそ一馬様。ここを我が家と思いくつろいでください。王女様か。仲良くなったらぜひお兄ちゃんとか呼んでもらいたいものだ。It's good. It's just good to see the whole gang just back together, man. You know, I did enjoy the Megaman spin-off, but I missed the whole gang, man. I very much miss the whole gang. All right. You know what, guys? I'm a bit worried because this is clearly the opening, and I don't want to get this off YouTube. So I'm not going to watch the whole thing right now. But we are definitely going to be watching it when I do my seasonal watch stream. So we'll watch the whole trailer then on my seasonal watch stream, which will be basically in 2 weeks probably. But either way, yeah, like I was saying, I enjoyed the Mega Man spin-off, but it seems like there's been so much Konosuba media, but all we really want is just to see the gang back together again, man. We just want to see the gang back together. There's just something magical about having all of them together. And yeah, the Konosuba light novel, I believe, has ended now. I don't know how many seasons it would take to adapt the entirety of the story. Any light novel readers here? Any light novel readers who have read the Konosuba light novel? Do you know how many seasons it's going to take? Do you know how many seasons it's going? Do you have like an estimate of how many seasons? About 10 seasons overall. Yo, rip. 10 seasons? That's it? Maybe 6? All right. Bro, what the hell, man? All right. Well, see you guys at the end of Konosuba when One Piece ends, guys. When One Piece ends, we'll finally see the end of Konosuba, man. All right. Moving on to the last pieces of news. This one's Dragon Ball Z is now part of a balanced diet. They are doing a collaboration with Reese's Puffs. I don't know. What? I mean, what can I say, guys? Goku can beat a lot of things, but can he beat a balanced diet? I don't know if Goku can beat a balanced diet, man. There is nothing that is more powerful than a balanced diet. Yeah, I mean, this just shows how many mainstream collabs are going on right now. There are just so many ways that anime, especially shonen anime, is integrating into just mainstream shit. And this is just the latest funny kind of evidence on that, which I'm not going to spend too long on this one. This was just a funny thing I wanted to show you guys that my news team came out with, because the last thing I want to cover is Fate Stay Night is actually getting an official release. My fucking god, it is how long have we waited for this day, guys, for there to be an official release for us that is like not in Japan. This is, as a Fate fan, one of the hardest things when recommending the visual novel is that there is no easy way to get the visual novel, because all of it before, you had to download the game and then install a patch. And I don't know why it's taken them this long to actually release it, because the Japanese have had millions of releases, but there was never a mainstream Western global release. So we can now finally say, just go read the visual novel, which nobody still will. which now we can say you can download it on Switch or Steam, and everyone's like, how about I don't read? How about right, Connor? Right, you can go read the Fate Stay Night visual novel. You can go read that. I assume that someone just said, isn't this a hentai visual novel? There is one H scene in this, or not one H scene. There is like one H scene in this with each of the girls, and maybe some harem ones. But you can enjoy this without the H scenes. This is a story you can enjoy without the H scenes, and I'm going to be guessing that this is going to be an all ages version. They removed the 18 plus scenes. So, and then suddenly everyone is uninterested. No. I mean, I would say go read the visual novel. The visual novel is great, and I still think it's very much worth reading to this day if you are a Fate fan. And if you want to experience the 18 plus scenes, I am sure that there is other ways to experience them. God knows you are not, God knows with the Fate franchise, you are not spoiled for choice when it comes to culture, guys. Whether it be Fate Stay Night or just all of bloody Fate Go, man. Just go to Fate Go. You are not spoiled for choice. But that is all of the news I wanted to cover for today.